You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.
Well, after a bit of a panic on the motorway and a busy road journey, we finally arrived at Headingley, and I've got the Salford starting line-up for you. We start with Gaz O'Brien at full-back, Jake Bibbett, Junior Sal, Chris Wellham, Greg Johnson, Rob Louis, Michael Dobson, Craig Kopczak, Logan Tompkins, Lee Mossop, George Griffin, Josh Jones and Mark Flanagan. On the bench for Salford tonight is Josh Wood, Lama Tarzi, Olsey Krasnicki and Adam Worm. 2 wins here in over 50 years, so it's a big game tonight for Salford to get this season going. There's no reason why we can't. Kick-off's about half an hour away, so I'm going to have to dash now to get into the ground, so we'll catch you all later. Well, it's half-time here at Headingley, and it's good news for once at this place where we don't normally get much half-time. A really tense opening 10 minutes. Leeds come up with the first points. Ryan Hall, dolly kick in the air. Salford didn't challenge for it, and Ryan Hall went over. Rob Burrow missed the conversion, 4-0 to Leeds Rhinos. Salford though hitting back with a brilliant try, brilliant work from Michael Dobson, sending Gareth O'Brien on the run around. It's been Salford with all the attacking moves. Had a lot of defending to do. Leeds had 5 sets of 6 on our line there at one stage, with a couple of repeat sets, a couple of drop goals. Salford are defending manfully, and in the end, Leeds' lack of ambition as they decided to set the 2 from a penalty goal, surprisingly, to put them 6-4 in front. But then Salford have hit back with a super try just before the break, about 3 minutes to go to the break. Robert Lewis gone through, dropped his shoulder, shot through the gap, fed Chris Wellham, who's raced to the line and scored in the corner. Real foot race there. Chris Wellham crashing over. Delight on the terraces here in the West Terrace. And the only thing is Gareth O'Brien's missed both conversions. Maybe that'll come back to haunt us in the second half. Hopefully not. So we're leading by 8 points to 4 at half time. And we've played some good stuff. It's been Salford playing the better rugby, really. There was one chance early on there. It went through about 20 pairs of hands. And Robert Louis, in the end, had his pass palm down. Unluckily, we got the scrum from that. So we've had a few chances. We're creating plenty of work. We're the team playing the rugby anyway. Nothing to fear from Leeds really in the second half. But we have been in this situation many a time in the past 40 or 50 years at Headingley with just the 2 wins, so you're always a bit sceptical. But at half time the fans are upbeat here, really exciting game. Well, it's finished here at Headingley. Salford have gone down by 20 points to 14. Heartbreak again at Headingley. Leeds came out of the blocks in the second half, scoring with a Jimmy Kynar's try. Burrow kicked the goal straight away, 12-8. They went in front. Burrow then kicked a penalty goal. Leeds very conservative tonight to extend their lead to 48. A fantastic try from Logan Tompkins. Brilliant play from Robert Louis, who I must say has played really well tonight. He's probably his best performance of the season for us. Mark Flanagan shot through a gap. Logan Tompkins got the ball about 10 yards from the line, took about 4 defenders over the line with a great play from Tompkins. That got Salford back level, 14 points apiece there with 10 minutes to go, and it looked like we were finishing the stronger there. But credit to Leeds, Rob Burrow kept going there, the old stager. He broke through and fed Liam Sutcliffe for a try with about 5 minutes to go, and Leeds have hung on there. But it was 15 apiece before the Liam Sutcliffe try. Leeds got a penalty on the halfway line which Rob Burrow attempted to kick, but he missed the kick. and that was it. The score was still 14 points apiece, and then Salford got a penalty goal with about 3 minutes to go. Gareth O'Brien went to kick the goal, to win the game for his own £1 million kick again, but just short of the post. So unlucky tonight, Salford. They've really put their hearts on the line for this one. It's finished heartbreaking again at Headingley. It's finished Leeds 20, Salford 14.
You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.